Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I think we're going to do a daily run today. Dailies are fun. The thing is, I record like 5 or 6 of these episodes at a time usually. So it's not possible to do dailies like every other episode or whatever because you can only do one daily per day because it's daily. Like, that's how dailies work. But anyway, it looks like we're Apollyon, and we are going to Mom's Foot. I don't know what the little DR icon means. Next to the little foot. Like, if you look on the left, you can see a few different icons there, like underneath where our spacebar item is. You know, you got your keys and your bombs and stuff, and then there's the foot, which means this run goes to Mom's Foot. But then I don't know what the DR is. I'm not sure. Oh, it probably means daily run. I bet it is basically saying this is a daily run. Makes sense. Okay, anyway, let's clear a couple floors. I would love to get a key so we can get into the library there, especially with the void. Being able to potentially void a bunch of books could be really strong, depending on what's in there. If there's like a Book of Shadows, Book of Revelation, you know, any of that kind of stuff. Like, there's a lot of really solid books. There's a bomb. Doesn't really help me with the whole key thing. But also we could potentially check... maybe should have avoided that, actually. That's fine. We need to find a key. We can check we can check secret rooms for keys as well. We do have enough bombs. And there was a spot where I could do 1 bomb for 2. Honestly, where is our secret room? Probably here. No? So secret room is probably either up here or over here. Or I suppose it could actually be connected to the library. That would be a little sneaky. Let's do a bomb right here. That also checks for a secret room if there was one up here. And it's not looking like we're going to get a key. So we're basically hoping that we can bomb our way into the library. Hey, there we go. All right. Let's see what we got in here. A couple of random enemies. There we go. Library has all sorts of good stuff. Satanic Bible, Telepathy for Dummies, Book of the Dead, Book of Secrets, and Anarchist Cookbook. Which is a little spooky. And they're all locked behind keys. So I don't have a way to get to all of them. I need to decide if I'm going to void them or not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight the boss. And we'll see what we get for a spacebar item. Or an item from our boss, I should say. We may void... Like, I would void all of those in a heartbeat if it weren't for Anarchist Cookbook. But Anarchist Cookbook, voiding that is a little scary. Because you're summoning bombs all over the place that can potentially kill you. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. Also, I'm not, like, super worried about trying to, like, hit the top of the leaderboards or anything like that on these daily runs. I just want to complete them and have a good time. There are ways to, like, optimize your strategy to get farther than you normally would, because it's all based on, like, your final score, and points come from, like, not taking damage. This is an item you definitely pick up and do not void. Oh, why not? We'll do it. We're gonna void all the books. Okay, it's fine. All right, on to the next floor we go. Maybe a terrible idea, but let's go. Also, if we had 1 extra bomb, we could have gotten that tinted rock, but we have no bombs, so rip. As for deals, we got some options. We could try to go deals with the angel. Or we could attempt to go deals with the devil. I'm kind of leaning towards deals with the angel, because although then again, we're only going to Mom's Foot. which means we're going to have less deals than you normally would. And if we skip the first one, that means we're realistically only looking at probably like 2 deals, maybe? If we go deals with the angel. So maybe we'll peek and see what's actually in the... ooh, that was close. Maybe we'll see what's actually in the room there. We need a key so we can get in there. Maybe we'll see what's in the deal with the devil and then decide from there. The nice thing about deals with the angel is that if there's nothing good, you can void it. Although void has been changed a little bit, you no longer get a... If it's a situation where you have to choose an item and you only get to pick like one, voiding all of them no longer gives you the same benefit. This is a run that is very lacking in keys. Oh, well, rip deal. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate damage. I mean, the only way we really could have... Are we just not going to find, like, any keys on this entire floor? Or a bomb? Or something? No, I guess just no, it's the no consumable run. Okay. Well, so 10,000 IQ play. There's a boss trap room. So what we're going to do is intentionally take a little damage here. But only 1 heart, only a half a heart. And the idea is, after we beat this boss, we can go into the boss trap room and get another item. Because if we're not going to get spacebar items, if we're not going to get any items from like our item room or anything like that, maybe we can get an item from the boss trap room instead and still get at least some sort of an advantage. I'll take caffeine pill. It is a speed upgrade. I'm not going to take the pill yet in case it is like a health upgrade, like a health up or a full heal or something like that, because I want to be able to get in the boss trap room. My thinking is we can get an item here. We'll take speedball. It's another speed upgrade, which we don't really need, but we do have 2 syringe items now, which means we're only 1 away from the spun transformation, which is a pretty significant stat upgrade. And it maxes, our speed now is like real good. What I really would like would be like a tears upgrade or a damage upgrade, but still, I mean, that's kind of what you always want, is like more damage and more rate of fire. Anything to give you DPS. Just be real careful. Hey, walking on sunshine. You know what? I said, okay, I guess that doesn't deal contact damage? Maybe I'm thinking of the other one. There's 2 pills, I believe, that make you invincible for a short while. One of them is walking on sunshine. All right, and then the other boss is Little Horn. Honestly, a much easier boss. This is one of those bosses that you just fight so many times playing Isaac that you will memorize all the patterns pretty quickly. Because Little Horn is just a very common boss. Not only is he a boss that I believe is unlocked by default on the first floor, also he's a boss that shows up sometimes during other boss fights. So like if you fight Big Horn can have a Little Horn with him and stuff like that. There we go. Key. Oh, there we go. There's the play. You know what? We're avoiding that. That also gave us a black heart. Little Steven is fine, but I'd rather have the stats and the black heart and all that kind of good stuff. So I think now we're out. We have 1 black heart to guard our health a little bit on the next floor. And we'll see how it goes from here. I think we got a chance. Ooh, don't get hit. We're doing okay. I don't think the run is, like, good yet, but it's got some potential. We're going to leave that black heart there, or the eternal heart, I should say, for future pickup. We'll pick it up after we beat the boss, like once we're done with the floor, basically. is when you pick up the Eternal Heart. And there's a couple different ways you can sort of optimize for daily, you know, for high score. Your score on an Isaac run comes from a few different things. It comes from how far you made it, in like number of floors, essentially. It comes from how much damage you took. So like the more damage you take, the worse your score is. Every time you get hit, you lose a little bit of score. And then it comes from number of rooms explored. And then there's bonuses for certain things like doing boss rush and stuff like that. So we got a couple options. We could try and get to boss rush. You know what? I'll take glitter bombs. Oh, and you also get points for consumables, like the number of pennies and bombs and all that kind of stuff you pick up. So we got a couple options. We could try to make boss rush. And do that, because I think that's like a 5,000 point bonus. But then you also have to clear it, and you end up taking a bunch of damage. We could also just fully explore every floor to get as many like the largest exploration bonus we possibly can. That might be a better option, especially since it's also going to then give us more consumables and all that kind of stuff as well. And then we don't really have to worry so much about boss rush. So I think that might be the way to go. Especially if the run itself is not like super strong and you're like, yeah, I can absolutely just destroy boss rush. Also, I think you get bonuses for doing... Oh, hi. You're not a real chest. You know, what would... I've never seen that before. All right, we'll pick up the tapeworm. It's a decent trinket. Gives you a pretty nice range bonus. Oh, that was just the worst. That was terrible damage. You know what we can do? Give me this. Give me that, oh, that was also real bad. We're taking advantage of the Satanic Bible that we picked up with our Void in the library to get essentially our Black Heart back. Now, the downside of that is that our boss item for defeating the boss is going to be a deal with the devil item, which means we'll have to pay for it with HP, which is not great. However... it also means that our HP is going to be a little bit more protected so that we don't just die, or so that we can still get a deal and, like, the run can keep improving in strength. Because I have found over the years that it is often very difficult to have a successful run if you just don't get deal items. Like if you go the whole run and you like the runs that really struggle are the runs where you don't get a deal for whatever. I hate this room. I hate this room so much. Yep. Okay. Just trying to deal with the little rotating flies first. All right, now it's easy. It's the little rotating flies that throw you off because they're just constantly on you. Okay. There we go. Grab some consumables. We got a battery charge there, which is nice, just in case we need it, if we want to void something. You cannot void an item that you have not paid for. So, like, if we have a deal with the devil item, for example, that we haven't actually picked up and paid for, you can't void it. All right, we got a pestilence. I'm actually just going to use this item right here, and we will let Anarchist Cookbook just wreck. Also, ball of bandages. Ooh, tears down. That's pretty bad. Let's see what's in here. We got a sacrificial dagger. I'm good with that. Sack dagger is an amazing item. And we got a key as well. I don't think I want to pay. Do I want to pay for ball of bandages? That would be 2 orbitals. You know what? Let's do it. And then we'll swing over here, grab the Eternal Heart, and then you might as well go back up here real quick. Grab the battery. Also, we know where our secret rooms are, and we've got bombs, so we should do that as well. Check this one. Ooh, petrified poop trinket. It may be useful. Let's put a bomb right... Oh, that was so bad. Put a bomb right here. Take the 5 cents. We got an Empress card. Do we want the range? I think we want the range over the petrified... I mean, we're kind of past the point where the petrified poop trinket's actually going to be particularly useful. Throw a bomb down here. Check That is a thingamadoodle. I forget what it does, but it's not super relevant to us right now, if I remember correctly. As a confessional booth or something like that. I'll also spend a bomb right here to get you. And then we'll do one of these. Keep in mind we have glitter bombs, right? So Anarchist Cookbook gives a chance for each of these bombs to explode into a consumable, which is pretty awesome. You know what? I think I'll roll with the Empress card, and then I think we're out. I think we're good. This is fine. There's not really an item in the shop that I want to buy, but the idea, we got some HP from that. We got some extra consumables. You know, things are looking fairly okay, and the Eternal Heart's going to give us one red heart container when we get down to the next floor. So I think the run's fine. Not necessarily ideal or anything like that, but you know, I've definitely had worse runs. We at least have gotten a damage upgrade. The tears down kind of stinks, but we can take advantage here of Sacrificial Dagger, which is the best orbital in the game by far. Which means I'm bound to use it to slowly deal a bunch of damage to myself, because, like, welcome to Welsknight Orbitals 101. Yep, see, what was I saying? Like, it's guaranteed. I'm going to use the orbital to deal damage. And it's going to slowly whittle my life away, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, that was just not even me trying to get in the orbital. There was an enemy and it was in the way. These guys are real annoying. So get rid of the little nubs first, and then take these dudes out from a distance. There we go. So what do we got in here? An item I don't recognize. Hypercoagulation Thick-Blooded. What does this do? I must know. Look it up. Platinum God. Hypercoagulation. Upon taking damage, you have a chance to drop the heart that you just lost. It gives you 2 seconds to pick it up again to re-heal before it disappears. Okay, that actually seems pretty alright. Like, not terrible. Taking full advantage of Anarchist Cookbook and Glitter Bomb synergy. Not gonna lie, it's doing things for us. It's giving us keys and things. There's also a treasure room chest over here, or a treasure room over here, which we definitely want to check out. Could get some good stuff in there. More consumables, etc. And if we can get like golden chests and stone chests, get some items out of that, that would be great, because there's a lot of rate of fire. Speak of the devil. Rate of fire increases, which we kind of desperately need, if we're being entirely honest. Range down, annoying, but fine. Let's pop up here. We will go fight the mini boss. I don't think his troll bombs count as glitter bombs. I think it's only my own. Also, we have found Keeper's Sack. Spending power. What does this do? Let's see. Spawns 3 random coins and a key when picked up. Buying items from the shop gives you random stat upgrades. The more you spend, the higher the stat increase. Possible stats include speed, damage, and range. That sounds really good. Like, that sounds incredible. Let's check out the cursed room. Okay. You got a little Guppy's head action. Okay. I'll take it. We'll use it. I'm not going to suck it up, though, because we don't... I mean, a couple of flies every 6 rooms is just not really that amazing, and I don't have the battery charge to do it, even if I wanted to. But still, you know, I'm happy to have a Guppy item, and if we can come across Guppy items from, you know, the deals with the devil and stuff like that, then, like, even better. There we go. Let's check out the shop. we'll put this Keeper's Sack thing into effect. So, Diplopia is interesting. I don't know that it's particularly useful, though. So I think... I mean, then again, you know what? We could always just double the item we... Like, if we don't get a deal here... Speaking of which, we should put down a bomb. And it looks like we did get some stat upgrades for doing that. It looks like we got damage. I wasn't actually quite paying attention. But maybe what we could do here is get... like, worst comes to worst, we don't get a deal. I mean, we definitely want to stick with the Void long term. Although, we could also just Void Diplopia. It only works once. But still, like, that's still once. And it lets us save it for when we actually get a deal. So that's probably the smart thing to do. If we don't get a deal here, I think we Void Diplopia. We did not get a deal. We did get 9 lives, which is also a guppy item. I'm just going to take it. And then we'll go back. We'll pick you up. And we Void Diplopia. Didn't really get much there in the way of stat upgrades, but... you know what? 5 cents for a battery. We got a very small speed upgrade there. A Verp pill. We don't want to use a ranged... That's a golden battery, I believe. Or something. I'm not sure exactly what that did. Oh, I've seen... I know what this does. So, when you pick it up, or when it gets used, it respawns somewhere else on the floor. So it is essentially infinite batteries, but you have to go find it. It could be in any room. And you don't know. It just keeps being used. And then eventually it has a chance to disappear, I think, or something like that. But like, hey, I mean, you know, infinite batteries. Can't really complain. All right, on to the next floor we go. We're not going to make boss rush. It's like, we're probably past 20 minutes already. Yeah, we're already past the cutoff time for boss rush, so that ain't happening. There is the last guppy item we need, though, so we will gladly take that. We are now guppy. Guppy dream has been fulfilled. So actually, we would have the chance to make... Oh, you know what? I just realized I voided Diplopia, and then I used the void several times, so we no longer have Diplopia. This is an interesting thing as well. Basically, you put in money, and it gives you a chance to get an item. I think it's like a 30% chance to get the item that's shown here. Binky is a pretty nice rate of fire increase, so we will gladly take it. And we can fly now since we're guppy, so that's good. Like, honestly, now that we're guppy, the run is really good. Now we got no complaints. There we go. Guppy is not as strong as it used to be. No doubt. Guppy got nerfed pretty hard. But Guppy is still very good. And honestly, we managed to get Guppy over the course of, like, what, 2 floors? Like, it was pretty quick. Just throw down a bomb there. Blow up the tinted rock. Get some random consumables. And we got a Yara rune. Okay, so that would double any consumables on the ground, which is interesting. Especially since there is a key beggar right here, which means we could give him some keys. He'll spit out chests. We could then double said chests and potentially get a ton of consumables, which would be pretty sweet. Let's check out this. That is a... You know what? We're doing it. Like, I've got the tapeworms. Normally, number 1 is kind of a... I don't want to say risky item, because it's not, like, bad. It's a decent item. It's a very large rate of fire increase, but it's also a pretty large range down. which means it's like, but we've got tapeworm, which pretty much offsets the range down part of it, like, completely. And then some, if we're being honest. So as long as we stick with the tapeworm for our trinket, we should be in good shape. Let's check out the cursed room. We got a red key. We also got... I'm just going to void cursed eye. I mean, we might as well just check. That was actually a terrible idea, because I forgot when you use said... I mean, it's fine. We got batteries in this room, so it worked out, but... Dude has, like, infinity health. Let's keep all those dudes away from me. We got a range upgrade, which is good. And we got bombs and stuff going all over the place. Lots and lots of HP, lots and lots of consumables. We got a vert pill. Might as well use that for the other range up. We get the Emperor card. We could just teleport straight to the boss here. Which is not a terrible idea. Or the other thing we could do is that, pick up the era card and just walk out without taking damage. I like that idea even better. And we got some chests in here. Let's check these out. More consumables. More random stuff. We already fought the mini boss. We can fly, so that's an easy room. And then I think the best use of this Yara card is probably going to be to give this key beggar some keys. Or he'll just pay out with an item, like, immediately. Okay, well, never mind. Kind of hoping he wouldn't, honestly. I'll take Blue Baby's only friend, though. It's fine. It gives you a controllable fly friend. Maybe worth voiding, but, like, whatever. What do we got in here? Voodoo doll? Or what's this called? Voodoo something? It might just be called Voodoo. Hold on. Voodoo head. This item has a chance to spawn additional curse rooms on each future floor. That does not sound incredible. I think we leave... What floor are we on? Dank Death 1? So we got one more floor left after this, unless we can find a way to go further. Wooden chests. They just give random stuff. Soul of Lazarus. What do the souls do? Isaac souls. Soul of Lazarus. I'm not sure what the souls do, but I know what Yara does. We're just going to stick with Yara. I know what it does. We also got a Justice card. And a Judgment card with a Demon Judgment. Yeah, just pick up this stuff. Let's go. Let's just go fight the boss. I think we're in a good spot. I'm not... Oh, he can appear in the depths now, huh? I thought this was a mines-only boss. But I guess not. Be very careful. Okay, I'm going to need you to not use that attack anymore. We have destroyed him. There's a Ouija board and a brimstone. Yo. All right, so you obviously take brimstone. And then that makes Ouija board completely useless. So now, you know what? I think there was an argument to be made to use the Yara to double the soul hearts. Potentially. There we go. But brimstone means that we will finish this floor pretty quickly. Like, now we're in good shape. We've got good movement speed. We've got good damage. Honestly, this turned out to be like a pretty amazing run. I can't complain. We got Guppy. I mean, like, what more could you ask for? This is a very good daily. Only thing I wish was that it went a little farther than Mom's foot. go. Let's just keep looking. You definitely want to check the shop as well, because if there's a Mama Mega in the shop, that actually lets you... we're just going to ignore... Well, pick that up. If there's a Mama Mega... Oh, actually, there's a self-sacrifice room right here. Oh, because one of the ways to go further is to play a self-sacrifice room, which lets you go to the void. How min-maxy do I want to be? Not that min-maxy, to be honest. I think we're just going to play the daily as it's intended. You know? Rather than teleporting ourselves all the way to the void, fighting delirium, etc., etc. I'm going to play it a little safer. I'm not going to go for a high score. We're just going to do our thing. What do we got in the shop? We got a compass? I'll buy a compass. Gives us a little bit of something, something there. I'll take it. There we go. Just do one of those. And let's just go fight Mom. This should be a fairly easy fight. Especially with Sacrificial Dagger. Not, you know, the change to the foot does make it a bit harder than it used to be. Because it used to be that, like, if you had a consumable... I mean, you might as well use the arrow, right? Get some extra consumables. And there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Still top 500. Considering we didn't go all the way to, you know, we didn't take advantage of that self-sacrifice room and go all the way to the void floor. I'm good with that. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.